Hello everybody and welcome to a new game called Polarity. Just to get a couple things out of the way, a few things really. First of all, I tried recording this before, but for some reason the mic was muted, so I had to play with the settings to get the recording to work. So this should be working now, and I'll be double checking to make sure it is. Second of all, well, I tried recording this before, so technically it won't be like original brand new reactions to the first few levels, so I'm really sorry about that, but the previous recording was completely muted. You'll have to forgive me for that, please. And finally, I'm going to be doing this. I'm mainly going to be doing this because... Hold on. And finally, I'm mainly going to be playing this because I was kind of requested by a family member who wanted me to watch me play this. So I'm doing this for this. I'm doing this for the family member, and in case anyone's worrying, this will not be replacing Lobotomy Corporation. Lobotomy Corporation is still going to be my main game that I'll be focusing on until I beat it, but I'm just branching out and looking at different things, so please bear with me during that. And this is just, and right now I'm just showing off the levels that I did. But let's start at the beginning. You are a hacker. Your current client wants you to break into a highly secure virtual vault system, VVS. The targets are data fragments contained in each of the VV5 level nodes. A bonus of 10 million CR has been agreed if you extract all the data fragments. I get the data, you get more credits than you'll ever spend. 10 million CR, you have 6 hours. Linus. Not to mention going down history as the first hacker to ever beat the system. Good luck. Alright, there's like, the controls are like space bar to jump, hold shift to run, press control or Q to change your polarity. Like, these lasers can kill you if you're the wrong polarity. I guess it's not giving me tutorial messages because I played this before, which again I'm sorry about. I got a new computer recently and I had to play with controls to set everything up. Or play with the settings, I mean. Yeah, there's practically no consequence for dying. I feel like I missed something. I'm looking for all the... planning on getting all the little data fragments along the way. The thing about these little... what to call them, phasings, that if you're the wrong polarity, you can't pass through, but you could only walk through when you're the right polarity. Second one's there. Playing this game, it feels a lot like Portal. This game honestly feels a lot like... Playing this game honestly really does feel a lot like Portal. And I mean that in a good way. I don't mean to like... I don't mean to, in a negative way, like, oh, if you like puzzle solving games, go play Portal, not this game. This game has got its own genuine aesthetic that's worth playing. It's genuinely nice. Again, I'm sorry if I'm basically breezing through these puzzles. I unfortunately have to re-record it in order to actually get audio in it. Character's got kind of a reach here. Almost to the point that your character's that it's almost like the puzzles take that into account. The game thinks it's being sneaky, hiding things like that, but I see them. I mean, heck, I found these things the first time I played it. There's number 3 over there. Yeah, I noticed dying has practically no consequences in this game. Yeah, this is the room that messed with me when I... Gotta remember that polarity. Okay, there's one. Even playing this room a second time kind of messes with me. I gotta jump. Oh yeah. Wait, I did. Okay, that's gonna bug me for the longest time. As a notice now, like, it seems sometimes the game won't register a jump, so I gotta always, like, double tap the jump button, just in case it doesn't Just in case it doesn't register the first time. Really? There we go. What now? Come on, are you serious? Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Alright, now I have to just basically redo the puzzle. And I keep overshooting it. Gotcha. What? Are you kidding me? I can't be the only one that saw that, right? I want to get the power node, or at least... I don't want to be in this room, please. One time where checkpoints work against you, I guess. I have to basically reset the puzzle. All right. Yeah, they thought they were being sneaky with that. Saw that at both times. Well, I needed that. The cube. I'll press the button to get that going, and let's go back and get the one I missed off screen if it doesn't, and if the game specifically it prefers to keep track of your most recent game version of a level instead of like the best version, so to speak. Okay, so I'll be completely honest, this is completely new to me. Everything from here on out is completely brand new. So well, this is where the actual puzzle solving begins. Are you serious? Wait. Get rid of that. Honestly, I don't know what. Oh wait, no, probably its base. Oh, and by the way, this is different. It's like you left click to pick it up, you can right click to drop it, and you can left click a second time to throw it. Just a quick note there. I see you. Wait. Oh, E works too. That's E. Not exactly the most challenging that one was. Ooh. Oh my god, this almost feels like a Halo level. It almost feels like this could have been a... This almost feels like it could have been a multiplayer map from Halo Combat Evolved. Okay, I could get that button over here. There's a power node. I guess this game And it can be, in the best possible way, be referred to as both like a good combination of Portal's puzzle solving with Halo's aesthetic. A bit of Halo's aesthetic, I guess. Oh, I see. Guess gotta throw that over, then take this off. Because for some reason cubes don't follow you. There's data fragment number 2. How am I supposed to get over there? Why is this game now like... It's bad when the game's so picky about not registering some jumps. I have to double tap the jump spacebar every time just to get one jump out of it. It can't be just me, right? It's not me just like... Oh. It works like that. I was just taking a complete guess in the dark with that. Okay, where... There. I was wondering where the third one was. Found it. I assume this takes us to the end of the level. Leap of faith. No, that kind of reminds me of something I heard about in the Portal games. Something that was made like a part of the main character Chell's attire is like something called the long fall boots that are said to protect the wearer from like literally any height. You're able to, like, no matter how long or how far you fall, the long fall boots always protect you from all damage, which is used to explain why the main character Chell doesn't take fall damage. or like, I guess, velocity damage from like flinging yourself through portals at a speed. And I heard that like while Valve was play testing the original Portal, like Portal 1, and the playtesters kept bugging Valve of asking them why Chell wasn't taking fall damage. So they eventually just made up the long fall boots thing as an excuse to shut them up because they wouldn't stop asking. I was just thinking of that when this game, when I went through that myself. But then again, I guess it could be explained in this game that I'm a hacker, or therefore this whole field that I'm doing puzzles in is I guess like it's like a digital world. So I guess that would explain why I don't take the damage. It's a virtual world. Okay, there we go. I knew this game was going to do platforming stuff like. Oh wait, I passed. Oh. I'm an idiot! I had to like jump and switch mid-air. Okay. Again, that's an example of my character not jumping when I press this jump button. Ugh, my mind's not getting straight on this. I'm not thinking straight on this. I'm being stupid right now. Why is he not jumping? I'm pressing the button. It's like it makes a little noise, like you can hear that little noise it makes when he jumps, right? It's not just like me, he's being bad, right? He's jumping. It's making the noise, right? Okay, there's one. It took me a good minute to get past that. Okay, I'm going to need to come back and either find a way to move that down there, or something, because I know that activates these. It's turn. Then I could jump to that one. It'll boost me to that one, which will boost me to there. Then I can get that. But okay, there's the floor. I knew I was going to do momentum puzzles where I had to be like be good on switching the polarity. I knew I was going to do puzzles like this. Cause like for the first few levels, it really interacting with that was like seemed extremely minimal. Okay, I got one, and I think I know where... And go for the goal. Gotcha. Yeah, dying in this game has like no consequence, so... Please tell me in the comments below if you're hearing a little like, for lack of better words, the scrunching noise the character seems to make whenever he jumps. Because I know it makes a sound. Please tell me if you're hearing it too, so I'm not going crazy. Okay, throw that up there to activate this pad, come up here. Then I just grab it and... And the third node is mine. Then come back in here, grab it, and... I've effectively solved everything. And I'm done with this level. Okay, I got this. Oh, I didn't. I wasn't completely aware that was a void. Sake of having nothing better to do. I don't know what I'm doing. Dude! Are you... What? I had no idea that that thing was able to change the color of the blocks. I was just screwing around here trying to figure out interacting with stuff. Oh, looks like they're trying to keep a few little secrets hidden. So I didn't know that would change the block. I was just screwing around. If anything, I thought throwing the block into that it would erase the block and like reset it. So I honestly didn't think it would change the color. Even though that was a thing, like, that's kind of gameplay mechanics that I could appreciate in games like this. Like, the game doesn't directly tell you something. It just is what it is, and the game trusts you to... The game... It doesn't have to What? I collected that, right? Like, the game doesn't tell you, it sits there and waits for you to play with it. Because it trusts your intelligence enough. The game is trusting your intelligence enough and that it kind of expects you to play around with it. I mean, yeah, I stumbled across it by complete accident. But at least I tried to figure it out, you know? As opposed to someone who would sit here, they're scratching their head going, I don't know what to do. I have no idea what's going on. And I've seen that kind of person before. Like, there's one thing I know is that there's, like, the only flaw with this kind of gameplay is that as much as I like figuring things out on my own and being, like, the game just waiting for you to find the answer like that, as much as I appreciate this, the only flaw is that with this kind of thing is that there's no such thing as making something idiot-proof. Because looking at the puzzle in there, I know that there's at least one person who will be sitting there scratching their head wondering, I don't know what to do. I don't know how this works. How does this work? And they have to literally be told how to figure it out. And then when they have to be told how it works, because their response is, oh, how was I supposed to figure that out? There was like literally nothing that could have told me how to figure that out. Wow, that's bad game design. Bad game design. And it just like leaves you confused like that. And what bad game design? I mean, it's not my fault that I literally did nothing to try and figure it out on my own. That's just bad game design that they didn't make it easier to figure out. There's always going to be that kind of person out there. So that, I think is the only quote-unquote flaw in the game, if you could even call it that. Okay, here's the third node. Wait, is there? Yes. Like exactly the kind of person who sits there scratching their head wondering, I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do? But they sit here, they're figuratively scratching their crotch. It's no idea what to do. And they're literally not even trying to do anything to figure out the puzzle. Well, they just literally sit there and wait to be told the answer. Or it even hits the ground. And then they turn around and say it's the game's fault. Well, for it not being easier. Like, that's the only quote-unquote flaw that I can find with this kind of, like, of the game trusting you to be smart enough to figure it out on your own. But then again, that's not exactly the game's fault. You can't exactly blame the I mean, you can't exactly blame the game for... You can't exactly hold a game accountable for a just plain incompetent player, you know? I mean, in some ways you could argue that's supposed to be You could argue that a game's supposed to help guide a player to figure things out. But there's only so much you can There's only so much you can... There's only so much you can expect from a game before like hands are thrown in the air and just figure it out on your own. Ooh, this is already looking complicated. You know what? This is going on like 42 minutes. I think I'm gonna turn it off here. I think I'm gonna end things here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. And please tell me what you think of the game down below. Oh, I will be playing the rest of this as fast or as short as whatever's left would be. I mean, for all I know. This can be... I mean, for all I know, this is going to be... This room's the final puzzle, and I've got like about 10 minutes and then my next episode's going to be 10 minutes left compared to like a 45-minute long video of the first time. But so I think I'm going to end things off and leave the rest for another time. I don't know how long or short this is, so anyway, thank you for watching. Give me, you know where the comment section it is, so comments, advice, feedback, everything is appreciated. And just to reiterate, if I wasn't clear enough, this is not going to replace Lobotomy Corporation. Lobotomy Corporation is still going to be my main game that I'm going to focus on until... Lobotomy Corporation... Lobotomy Corporation is still going to be my main game that I'll be focusing on, so don't get scared that I'm giving up on that. Again, thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys around.